Thanks, Freak. I'm here with another interview, of course. Hi, thank you for joining me despite the loss versus CLOUD9. An incredibly close, dramatic series. What are your initial thoughts just kind of coming off the Rift?
Well, I felt like we should have won. Game 1, we're up like, 6,000, 7,000, but then we kind of outplayed ourselves. Game 3 is really interesting because, we have that bug bottom. We have to do the remake of 20 seconds back. And it was a really close game. Like, if they didn't get that first Baron, I feel like we'd have won that game because we were playing team fights really well, but it was a hard game.
It certainly wasn't. Coming into this series, did you expect to have such a close series versus CLOUD9? Obviously, they look to be the favorites in the league, still undefeated and just having such a strong showing, but your team has been very surprising. Did you think it was going to be close?
Well, I expected us to win, Obviously, I go into the game thinking I would win, but I imagined if we did win, it'd only be like a 2-1. They are a good team, so I wasn't expecting to dominate them or anything.
Well, I have to say, Flyquest do look like a good team as well. I'm sure we've made a lot of fans throughout the weeks, and especially after that series. I want to kind of move it out a little bit more now and just ask you, you do get to play them again in 2 weeks. How are you feeling about the potential rematch, given how close this series was?
I would hope Jensen picks an assassin next time instead of, 3 backline mages. Seems kind of scared, but, it'd be fun if I get to do like Zed versus Fizz, or he does that, and I do LeBlanc or Fizz. I think that'd be really fun, but obviously you should play trying to win, and he did really well in Zillion that game, so...
I know a lot of people in general have a lot of good things to say about you as a leader, but what do you think of your teammates? Because they've had a lot of positive words to say for you, but it seems like you're surrounded by a pretty great team as well.
Well, every part of a team is as important as another. Like, I wouldn't be able to do the things we do in game if my team was bad. Like, if they can't do the calls I ask, if I can't trust them to do what they're supposed to, it's not going to work out, right? So even though I'm making these very interesting macro plays, it only works out if they're good. Like, if they're pushing up mid and get killed, then that's really bad, but I need to trust them that they can do that, and they can. So it's a team effort,
It makes sense. And just to ask you one last thing, Flyquest have just done so well, probably better than maybe you guys expected, but certainly better than public perception was. How far can Flyquest go, given that you played Cloud9 very close? Are you going to take the #1 spot? We'll certainly see you in playoffs at this point. What's the ceiling like for Flyquest?
Let's say they got lucky this game, this set. We'll just say they got lucked out, but obviously we're going to go to the top. I want to stay where we are right now. We played P1 yesterday. We did well. We played C9 today, and we did really well, good versus them. I wanted to win, and we're really close to it, but we can't. So then these next 2 weeks we have hard matches too, and I expect us to play our heart out and hope we can stay at the top.
It seems like you guys always do that. Thank you very much for the interview. Hi, maybe a little bit better luck next time versus Cloud9. Thank you again for joining me despite the loss. Now we're going to go back to Freak to close out the day.